Hello again. Today we are going to continue with matrix multiplication. And today what we have is a 2 by 3 matrix to be multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 3 by 2 matrix. That's 3 rows but 2 columns. What we are going to do is to identify the rows by the first matrix. So therefore we have row 1 and we have row 2. The second matrix will give us the columns, and that's going to be column 1 and column 2. We're going to combine these rows and columns to see which row and which column will be combined to give us each element in the answer. These are the intersections we are getting, and we're going to keep this on our screen. So each intersection, like this one here, represents an element, and each intersection, as I said before, represents an element. So we are going to be expecting to get 4 elements in our final answer. Each element is going to be a combination of 3 brackets, indicating the fact that we have 3 elements in our row and 3 elements in our column. So these are going to be multiplied as follows. We're going to have first elements, then we're going to have the combination of the second elements which go in the second bracket, then a combination of the third elements which go in the third bracket. Similarly, for this element, which is going to be given by row 1 and column 2, which comes here, is going to be a combination of your first element in the row to the first element in the second column, and so second element in the first row by second element in the second column. And so we continue with this. We continue with this element, which is a combination of 3 brackets again, and then with this element, which is similarly a combination of 3 brackets as well. Now we pick up the elements of your first row, and we are going to be combining those with the elements of your first column. So as we said, first element go with first element. That's 1 times 2, negative 3 times 3, 0 times 4, and then we move these elements across to combine them with column 2. So again, first element and first element, that's 1 times 3 is negative 3 times negative 4, 0 times 1. And then what we are finished with these elements, so we go on to row 2. We pick up row 2 elements, combine these with column 1, as it says, row 2 must be combined with column 1. That again is going to be first and first, that's 0 times 2, 3 times 3, negative 2 times 4. Then we move this across, and then that gives us 0 times 3, 3 times negative 4, and negative 2 times 1. Alright, so that would give us 1 times 2 is 2, negative 3 times 3 give us negative 9, to be plus 2, 0 times 4, which is 0. 1 times 3 is 3, plus negative 3 times a negative 4 is 12. That's negative times a negative, give us the positive here, plus 2, 0 times 1, which is 0. Down here as well, 0 times 2 is 0, 3 times 3 is 9, and negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Here again it's 0 times 3, 0. 3 times negative 4, which give us negative 12, plus negative 2 times 1 give us negative 2. Then we'll see that our answer would be 2 minus 9 works out to be negative 7, and 3 plus 12 gives us 15. 9 minus 8 gives us 1, and negative 12 minus 2 is equal to negative 14. Thank you very much.